Hepinize merhaba arkadaşlar. Evet, dediğim gibi 2 saatlik videoyu açıyorum. İyi izleyin. Başka bir şey demiyorum. İyi seyirler.
They called him Death Singer. Our world, Ardonia, is a vast land, home to many diverse people, strange creatures, and dangerous monsters. Hidden among the shadows of dense forests, deserts, and frozen within the ancient mountains of the north are secrets and mysteries which have eluded our comprehension throughout the ages. Few of these mysteries, however, have attracted such fascination as the Ardoni species, for which the land shares its name. The Ardoni possess the unique ability to wield great powers known as songs. The strongest of these powers were referred to as prime songs, and were deemed too powerful for the Ardoni to wield freely. Thus, they were given to the masters of the 4 Ardoni clans as a sign of peace and unity. Because of this, the clans were blinded to a great danger. From within the fires of the Netherrealm, an army set out to conquer the overworld. They vanquished the kingdoms and people of Ardonia as they spread across the land. But they were not to remain unchallenged. The Ender Knights returned during these dark times, long having been guardians of the overworld. The two opposing realms clashed with a fury of inconceivable power. Yet the Nether had prepared well for this invasion, and even the legendary Ender Knights could not stop them. With no hope of victory, the kingdoms called upon the Ardoni to wield the prime songs. Reluctantly, the clans agreed and held a tournament to determine which Ardoni would become their champion and wield all 4 prime songs. One rose above the rest, persistent, cunning, and powerful. The champion had been found. When presented with the prime songs, however, he revealed himself as Ingressus, leader of the long-forgotten and dreaded Voltaris clan. Outraged, the masters refused to give Ingressus the prime songs, for it was due to their misuse of such power that they had been banished long ago. That night, while the clans debated their next course of action, Ingressus set out alone to reclaim the prime songs. One by one, he slayed the masters of the Kaltaris, Sandaris, and Mendoris clan. Through these dark deeds, he became known as the Death Singer. The 4th and final master, Aegis Nestoris, survived the massacre, thus protecting the last and most powerful prime song. Ardoni mourned the tragedy. They vowed to hunt down the Death Singer and to prevent him from obtaining the final Prime Song. It was at this time that the Voltaris clan returned from exile. However, even with their support, he knew that he was outmatched. With all of Ardonia now his enemy, there was only one place to turn. The Death Singer met with King Kronos of the Nether and formed the most powerful alliance ever known. And thus began the Great War. The Ender Knights rallied under King Rendor and fought the Nether head-on. The humans reassembled their armies. The Ardoni clans wielded their songs of old. The Magnerites came from the south, the Felinas from the west. Some even say he was there. But despite everything, the Death Singer and the Nether armies could not be stopped. Lord's Mobile, play now. The tides of this conflict turned after a young Ardoni joined the fight. Skilled with the songs, Achillean Nestoris was able to unite and lead the armies to victory, which earned him the name Tide Singer. With his leadership and the Ender Knight forces, the Nether army was forced to retreat back into the Nether. With no allies, the remaining Voltaris fell back to Mount Velgrin. Here, the Tide Singer fought the Death Singer alone, and both were defeated. The Prime songs were recovered and distributed amongst the clans once more, signaling an end to the Great War. The Great War, 11th Wall of Time. Well, Hawken, I fail to see. Hawken?
Yes, exactly. So, you see what this means, Thalius?
Hawken, were you sleeping
Look
through
here. Where do the Walls of Time say the final duel took place?
Mount Velgrin?
Indubitably. Most legends, including these bungled Walls of Time, fail to state that the final duel took place on the mountain's peak.
All right, so what does this mean?
I've heard rumors of a presence on the peak of Mount Velgrin. Being the naturally curious scholar that I am, I sent a few scouts to transform those rumors into facts. That was 2 weeks ago.
And what was their report?
There was no report. None ever returned. Why do you think that is?
I'm not entirely sure.
The Voltaris, Thalius! The Voltaris!
You think the Voltaris are at Mount Velgrin?
Indubitably. I'm aware you've been hunting Voltaris ever since the Great War ended. So, I brought you here to inform you of this lead.
It has been years since I lost the trail of the Voltaris. I should ride to Mount Velgrin and see for myself.
Hold up there, Thalius. Although I'm no chronicler, I feel it is my duty to accompany you and record what information we find. I would also like to discover the fate of those I sent to investigate.
There is a chance we will encounter the Voltaris. And who knows what other perils.
Fear not, Thalius, for I am prepared to fight. Wait, somewhere around here I have a weapon, unless I lost it. Here it is.
Very well. Come on, then. Most likely this was all just a misunderstanding.
Doing here?
Nothing.
Sen, Sivian is right about some things.
What do you mean?
I'm one of the few remaining female Ardoni, and you're clanless. We'll never be going on crazy adventures like the story Thalius tells. Here, you'll probably want this back.
It was meant for you, Rhea. Keep it.
They were Voltaris. At least 7 of them. I have reported this to the Masters, but they refuse to take action.
And why would they listen? You have spoken about the Voltaris and their return for the last 100 years. Without evidence, your words can only fall on deaf ears.
I understand, which is why I'm not here to raise an army. If I cannot convince you, all I can do is prepare. Someone is listening.
Thalius!
Sen, this is the second time today you've disobeyed me. How much did you overhear?
Nothing. I was just passing by.
You were supposed to stay in your room. I believe a stricter punishment is in order.
No, that will not be necessary, Osivian. I will take him with me on my journey, and discipline him myself.
I expect an improvement in your attitude when you return, Sam. Take him back to his room, and make sure he gets there this time.
I'm really going to travel with you? How far are we going? What should I bring? Do I need a sword? Rhea would have wanted to come.
Perhaps another time. Now get some sleep. We have a long journey ahead of us. Ardonia is a large world, and full of surprises.
What is it, Sam? I hope it's better than tomorrow's breakfast, because you just...
time for this.
Be the worst necromancer I've ever seen.
Sorry to disappoint you, but this was just a trap.
And what were you trying to catch?
Necromancers. Like yourself.
I'm not a necromancer, you idiot! I'm hunting them!
So am I. A Felina?
A human. That would explain the poor eyesight.
Oh, my eyesight is bad? You attacked me first.
Only because you had all this stuff. What is all this?
I was hoping to draw out the necromancers.
Necromancers aren't interested in rotten flesh. You'll just attract the undead.
I think I may have attracted both. See, my plan... Whoa, wait a minute. Where'd you go? It's just a ton of fun. Climbing trees, chased by zombies. What's next? Hey, where'd you go?
Quiet! Why'd you follow me?
Other than fleeing for my life, I need your help.
I can tell. Come on inside.
What is all this stuff?
Don't touch anything. So, why were you after necromancers?
Ever since I survived the attack on the basalt mines, I've...
Wait, so you're the survivor from the basalt mines? You must be Lucan. What happened? What was their attack strategy like?
Whoa, hey, look, lady. I don't know anything about attack strategies or necromancer plots. I just got forced into this. I'm not a warrior or a hero. I'm just someone trying to get by in life. And right now that means hunting necromancers.
I'm surprised the leaders of Felden finally acknowledged their existence. I've been after them for years.
Perhaps we could work together?
I work better alone. You can stay the night, but tomorrow you're on your own.
Yeah, I'm probably better off alone as well.
Lucan? Where'd I put my map?
You mean this old thing?
Hey, give me that! I told you that I'm hunting the necromancers alone.
Hunting with this bow? Look, we both might be more of the lone wolf type, but right now we have a common goal. We might as well use that and work together.
Fine. But once we locate the necromancer base, you're out of here.
Deal. What was your name again?
Nika. Don't slow me down, Lucan.
Look, Sen, we are approaching Oakendale.
Oakendale? Where's that?
We are in Concord, the nearest kingdom to Sandaria. Oh. Apart from Osivian, he raised you and cared for you. And even though you may not have been Sandaris, he named you after the clan, Sen. So you would always have a place to return to. Oh, I know this is not what you wanted to hear, but perhaps the truth will help you one day find peace.
I understand. Thank you for being honest.
When an Ardoni dies, their songs are left behind. After the battle, the songs of both the Tide Singer and the Death Singer were found. Some people questioned what really happened, but most were just glad the war was finally over.
Thalius, do you know where I'm from?
Your parents were both killed by the Voltaris. And you were the only one of your brothers and sisters I could save. I could not raise you myself with all the traveling I did, so I looked for someone who would be willing to take in a child. But no one would accept a clanless child. Apart from Osivian, he raised you and cared for you. And even though you may not have been Sandaris, he named you after the clan, Sen. So you would always have a place to return to. Oh, I know this is not what you wanted to hear, but perhaps the truth will help you one day find peace.
I understand. Thank you for being honest.
Hurry up, Grim. These animals are blowing our cover. Not this girl again. Told you we got lost in those woods on the way out. Some shortcut you had. This time, you deal with the girl, I'll get the horses. Come on, Graham, quit rolling around. Not on my horse, you idiot. Get your own.
Cloud? Here, girl!
Forget the horses, Grim. Run!
Abigail? What's this all about? Hey, Darlene. Sorry for the trouble. I was hoping to catch them before they left the woods. It's all right, Abby. Nobody's hurt, and those thieves didn't make off with one of my horses. Over here, Cloud. It's been so long since you've come by, Abby. Why don't you stay for a bit? After you've rested, we can catch up with them on horseback. Thanks, Darlene. That'd be much appreciated. Apparently they stole some dragonstone from Etheria. When I found it in the woods, they came for it. That's not just a dragonstone, Abigail. It's an ender dragon egg. No wonder they were so determined. It's an egg? Come on, you know the stories. The Ender Knights used to protect the land alongside their dragons. That was years ago. Both the Ender Knights and their dragons have vanished. So, how did you persuade Mr. Finch to let you go on this hunt? I didn't. I just left. About time. I don't know how you managed to live with him. He may be a strict old grouch, but he has looked out for me ever since my parents died. I can't just forget that. Tabora Crags. They're going to use the ravine to stay out of Concord's borders. This is as far as I can take you, Abby. Thanks for your help, Darlene. I'll have to pay you back someday. You already helped save my horses from being stolen, Abby. This is the least I could do. Be safe on your hunt.
I recognize these trees. We're near Sandaria, right, Thalius?
That is correct. Your home is just ahead.
This was quite an adventure, Thalius. Thank you for having me along.
I would hardly call this trip an adventure, but you are most welcome. Sen, wait.
We were beginning to think you had backed out on our arrangement, Jalkar. Yeah, we had a few delays along the way. I was informed that you were to come alone. Your companion was not part of this agreement.
Neither was the amount of trouble we ran into. I think compensation is in order. After all, this is a dragon egg we're talking about.
Have it your way, mercenary. We will compensate for your extra trouble. But your companion is not part of the deal. The Voltaris will not pay a second share.
Don't worry your glowing little head about it. Grim is my problem. So, how much we talking?
I'm sure you'll find the amount sufficient. Now, hand over the egg.
I don't think so. We'll be collecting the reward first. Thank you.
Or we could just kill you and forget the reward. This could be unwise, Zenaida. The mute one. I believe he is the Reaper. Shut it, Lucidius.
Smart man, you're second. The Reaper's with me. Has a debt to pay off. By my calculations, you're outmatched.
Outmatched? Kill them. things. They do sell for a lot, though. Well, quit looking so happy. Now we need to find a new buyer for this egg. Come on, someone in the Unyielding Legion should be able to find us one.
The two thieves.
We were just sent to intercept them.
Are you an Ardoni?
Never seen an Artoni before. Well, go on then. Finish the job, girl.
I'm not here to kill you. I just want the dragon egg back.
Yeah, heading northeast. Just follow the border of Concord. Oh, great. Wait a second. Yeah, that's right. I expected you would have learned by now. I presume you're the new rookie. Mm-hmm. And I imagine you haven't killed the Felina girl. Mm-mm. What happened to the undead under your control? Mm-hmm. There's no need to be embarrassed about failing the mission. At least you survived. However, the Felina is more dangerous and resourceful than we anticipated. We'll have to report this to his lordship. Up there. Come with us. We have a new mission.
Sen, wait! Let go of me!
Whoever did this could still be here. Wait here, Sen. I will check for survivors. We have to leave. Now. We will go to Ataraxia. You will be safer there. Run, Sen! Now!
Centaurus, we meet again. I noticed you moved the prime songs. I need them. Can you not see? Look what you made me do.
I have fought against your kind for 200 years, Tigran. Whatever the Voltaris are planning, I will stop it.
You won't escape this time, old man.
Evet arkadaşlar, videomuzun sonuna geldik. Beğenmeyi ve like atmayı unutmayın. Hem devamı 2 saate 3 saate gelecek. Bay bay.